Fire Goddess here, and today I am back with another video. Now, it's no secret that I am a huge Legends of Zelda fan, or Legends of Zelda nerd. I have put the music in the background of my videos because I love it so much. I grew up with this. I don't love this game because Link is hot and some of the characters are hot. I'm not that kind of person, and I'm not saying you're bad if you're that kind of person. You know, go for it. Link is pretty hot. But I love the game because it is somewhat spiritual. I love the sections with the Gorons and the Zoras and the Dekus. I also love how Link just has amazing sword skills, and I love all the items you get, and I love the story overall. The story is really amazing. My disclaimer for this video is this video contains Legends of Zelda spoilers. So, if you haven't played Majora's Mask and you don't want to be spoiled, leave the video. If you haven't reached the end of Ocarina of Time, leave the video, because it contains one spoiler from Ocarina of Time. I also want to say that I do not own the music, and I do not own the theory. The theory is not mine, but I do want to talk about it and see what you guys think, because I want to, add this on my channel. Add something I love. If you're a person who has never heard any Legends of Zelda theories, and you go down a deep dark hole, and you can't get out when you get into theories, run fast from this video and run far if you don't want to get stuck in the theories, because that happened to me and I'm too deep in the hole. So as I said, I fell down a hole. I was on the internet on my phone and my tablet looking at Legends of Zelda theories. Now, the game that I've been playing more recently is Majora's Mask. I did play it when I was little, but I've been playing it more recently now, and I have just really enjoyed that one, that, specific game. I love all of them, but that one I have been enjoying the most recently. And I looked online, Majora's Mask theories. That was only the first step of my downfall down into the abyss of all the theories, falling into, regret, laying on your bed thinking, what have I gotten myself into? Now, I have actually cosplayed Link before. I did have blonde hair once, and I made it look all short and cool, but I don't have that picture with me. Maybe I could get my sister to send me the picture through my phone, and if I manage to get it, if she finds it on my hard drive, if she even finds my hard drive, then I'll show it to you guys. But if not, then you're not getting the picture. I'm sorry. But for me, for this video, you have to be a real Legends of Zelda nerd for this. Pow! Because I'm not going to be showing any pictures of the proof or any videos from the video game for the proof. Now, the most popular theory for Majora's Mask is Link is in purgatory, and I want to talk about it a little bit because I watched theories proving it, and then I watched videos of people proving that the theory was wrong. Like I said, no videos. You have to be a true Majora's Mask fan to watch it. I mean, even if you're not a true fan, it's okay, just if you know what goes on in the game, then you know where the parts are at and what I'm talking about. So the 5 stages of grief are... So Link... This contains one Ocarina of Time spoiler. Navi is the most annoying fairy ever. We could agree with that. She was annoying when we played Ocarina of Time. But at the end of Ocarina of Time, she flew off like she was about to dust up and like she was about to die. She just fell in the light. And maybe Link really grew to like her, like her as a companion, and wanted to have more adventures with her. But that was obviously not the case. So a lot of people think in the beginning, where they said Link is searching for his friend, a lot of people think it was Soraya, but a lot of people also think it was Navi because of the way that Link looks at Tattle. In one of the scenes, Tattle is talking to Link, and Tattle says, "Stop looking at me like that." You think that Link is in search for his fairy, and I do believe that Link was actually in search more for Navi because the Kokiris have fairies, And, you know, he was in the Lost Woods, which is where the Kokiris were. So, purgatory for Link, usually you're in purgatory. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but you're in it when you haven't fully accepted something and you have to go through the stages. So my next part is the 5 stages of grief. 1, denial. 2, anger. 3, bargaining. 4, depression. And 5, acceptance. Those are the 5 stages of grief that you go through when losing someone, when someone has died or you've lost someone close to you. Those are the 5 stages of grief someone mostly goes through. Now, a lot of people think that the 5 major areas of Termina, which is the main part in Majora's Mask, is the 5 stages of grief for Link. Now, in a gamer's guide, if you read it, you go through a portal as a Deku Scrub when Link gets turned into a Deku Scrub. You go through a portal and it twists and turns. Now, in the Gamer's Guide, it said that that is a portal to an alternate world of Hyrule. So a Hyrule is much like Termina, and Termina is much like Hyrule. If you think about it, the characters look the same, there's actually the same people, just being a little bit different. Anyway, a lot of people think that Clocktown, the first area you're at, is denial, simply because everyone doesn't think that the moon will fall. If you play the game, a lot of people will go, I don't believe the moon will fall, that's just stupid, the moon isn't gonna fall. So that was Clocktown. The second stage that you go to is the Deku Palace. I say Deku, whichever. Lots of music containing anger, getting rid of angers and stuff, contain like the bongos and the drums and the, you know, the horns and all that is associated with anger and fire. The Deku King is really, really angry because he lost someone, and in Majora's Mask, in each section, you've lost someone. But the Deku King is really, really mad and punishes a monkey for no reason. The monkey's face is red, he's angry, and the Deku King, I quote, says, let the monkey's punishment commence and suffer, let the monkey suffer till he cannot suffer no more. Which is kind of sad because he didn't do anything to the princess. So that is the first stage. I mean, think about it. If you're going through Deku Palace, do you think that a lot of people are angry? I think so. The next stage is bargaining, and Goron Village has a village where you buy stuff, and people like to bargain things and buy things. But the main thing, Darmani, he died in a blizzard. He was trying to do something and he died. And he realized that Link is the only one who can see him, and he tries to bargain Link to use his magic to bring him back to life, because he is dead. He even quotes, I beg of you, please bring me back to life with your magic, and the only chance you have to do is to play the Song of Healing and receive the Goron Mask. So that's the third stage of grief, which is anger, third, not second. The fourth stage of grief is depression. Once you found out that you can't do anything about it, you get all depressed, and basically it's like this. You deny, you get angry when you deny, then you bargain, I'll do anything, but then you get sad when it happens, and you eventually move on. But the Great Bay, where Lulu lost her eggs, and Maiko died for Lulu. He tried to protect her eggs, and the water there is associated with like emotion, me being spiritual and all that. And the music there is kind of depressing too. You could feel a depressing feel. I'm trying to fix my hat. It won't work. You can feel a depressing feel when you're in Zora Bay. That's a mashup of Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. When you're in Great Bay, you feel. I'm just checking the time on the clock. You feel depressed that, you have to get her eggs. Lulu is a mother who has lost her children. So that is the depression stage of Link's purgatory. The last one is acceptance. And Link ghosts around Iconic Canyon where it is full of dead people. But they don't seem to be very sad when they're dead. If you talk to the skeleton, you know, the skull kids and the staffels and all that, they say, yes, I'm dead, but my soul will rest in peace. I accept my death. Even when the Poe and its brother, he accepted the way he treated him, and that everything was, you know, dead in that area. Even if you talk to Gyptos and you wear the Gypto mask, they give you secrets and they say, I have accepted it, my soul will rest in peace. So that is Link's acceptance stage in Purgatory. Now you're thinking, why would Link be in Purgatory? He's alive. A lot of people think that Link is in Purgatory not for himself, but for Navi. That he's in Navi's Purgatory. I don't know. Maybe he's in a Purgatory where he has to grieve. But a lot of people think that he died when he fell down the hole. But if you think about it, Link landed on a Deku flower. And if you land on a Deku flower in the game from a certain height, you will not take damage. But if you don't land on a flower, you won't. So a lot of people think that he survived. A lot of people think that he's dead. Another thing I want to talk about is the Elegy of Emptiness. It's a song that can create 4 statues. And each statue, except for Link's, has its eyes whited out, like as if it's dead. It's connected with death. And a lot of people think that Link is dead in Majora's Mask or in Purgatory because the statue, the Elegy of Emptiness, is appeared when it plays, even though that song is only associated with emptiness of death. But if you look at Link's statue, his eyes are full. And if you listen to one of the Poes, like one of the ghosts, in Majora's Mask, he says, this is the place for no one as full of life as you are. So Link was obviously alive. Maybe they didn't see him dead because he wasn't really a skeleton yet, or decaying. And then a lot of people think, well, if it's Purgatory, they think that the goddess of time is Zelda, that Majora's Mask is Ganon, and that the fierce deity is Link. But we are not gonna be, or the fierce DTU, however you want to pronounce it, but we are not gonna be going into those theories. This is the theory I just wanted to talk about. If this is the first time hearing your theory, maybe you should go to a different video and look at the proof, because I don't have the proof with me, because I don't have a laptop, can't really insert pictures or videos that much. I can insert some pictures, but it's hard to find. Please let me know what your thoughts on this theory are. Do you think Link is in Purgatory? Do you think he's not? What other Majora's Mask theories do you have? And if you enjoyed this more, then I will probably do other theories like Twilight Princess theories, or Wind Waker theories, or Ocarina of Time theories, which I do have in my head because I did fall down that deep dark hole of falling into the theories. But thank you so much for taking your time out of watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment the video. And I will be back with a new video next week. Okay, thank you so much, and I will see you guys later. Love y'all. Bye.